clear, ready to transmit. Pro fan hoops on the court, we got the game lit. Not talking highlight reels just for the common glance. We talking dedicated skills, taking every chance. From logo threes to rebounds, Chicago got the me-bounds. Asia got 3 chips, Las Vegas Aces in the town. You tune into the channel if you want to get the facts. Women's basketball is fire, no need to relax.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the after party. Welcome to live post-game reactions on Pro Fan Hoops. I am your man, Coach Marcus. Thank you for joining me. Good game, good game. We hit free throws. We hit 3-pointers. Just an all-around phenomenal game by Indiana. Had a couple spots where they got a little herky-jerky. Got a little loose with the ball, just trying to fire up shots. Gave Chicago an opportunity to bring it back with an even. But this is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of what I say. The team that makes the most open shots is going to win the game. Caitlin Clark was on something else tonight. She had another phenomenal game. 8 for 12 from 3. 8 from 12 from 3. That is what I talk about when I say the difference between being regular, being good, and being great. All 3 aspects of her game was on fire tonight. She only had 5 turnovers. Y'all know my rule. Other people don't agree. But my rule is 5 or less. If it's 5 or less, I ain't got no problem. 5 or less. She had 5. I can live with that. She had 10 assists, double-double. Only 3 rebounds. Makayla Timpson, 1 rebound away from a double-double. 12 points from Makayla Timpson. We are not expecting that from Makayla Timpson. However, the last few games that she has played, that has become her new bar. Give me at least 10 points because I know she can do it. She's still not quite there offensively with the hands. Not quite there. She's almost there. She's so much better than where she used to be. Almost there. And it is my opinion that by the time we get to the playoffs, by the time we take this break for FIBA and she gets some work in and you know, stays with it, her hands are going to be there. She caught some passes today. She had the thumbs together. She looked like an NFL wide receiver. That's what you got to do. Get the thumbs together and get your hands on the ball. Make sure you secure the ball before you do anything else. She has gotten so much better. Does she get a vote for most improved player this year? Should she be in that conversation? In my opinion, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Was coming off the bench. Now she's a starter, and she's a starter that is paying dividends. You get the clap, Makayla. You get the clap. So, yes, KMC, that's the swing back. Now you get it. That's the swing back. CC had the regular game. She good for a bad game. And then the pendulum's going to swing the other way. Now, here's what happens. When the playoffs start, you can't have that bad game. When the playoffs start, you got to be on full tilt. You got to be full court press all of the time. You have to be on your game. Because if you are not, one slip up, one bad series will cost you a game. A game can cost you a series, and a series gets you a one-way ticket first class to Cancun. You watching the playoffs from the lobby with everybody else. Take advantage of it. They got good momentum going into this FIBA break. Fingers crossed, nobody gets hurt. I don't know if anybody y'all saw this. Watching the game, I saw the news come down about Alyssa Smith. I saw the play. Not good at all because nobody touched her. Those are the worst injuries. She had just got a pass and was going to the rim, driving to the rim. Nobody touched her. Those are the worst. So it looked like her knee just gave out and she was down in pain, beating the floor. You know what it looks like. So prayers up for NaLyssa Smith, but it's curtains for her this year. So, hate to see that. Always hate to see when people get injured, man. Always hate to see the people get injured. But what's up, Carlos? They balled out today. When Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark are both on, Indiana Fever are nigh unbeatable. Problem is, it just doesn't happen a lot. When they are both on like that, both of them plus 30 points, are you kidding me? Kelsey Mitchell, 6 for 9 from 3. Caitlin was 8 for 12, off the charts. Free throws, 11 to 16. Much better. Much better. But the shooting tonight was off the freaking charts. 42 of 79. That's above 50%. 18 to 33. That's above 50%. Hard to beat. Very hard to beat. Yep. KK gives her the double-double. Absolutely. I love to see it. KK getting her hands on the ball and a little bit more confidence going up in the ball and a little bit more confidence challenging bigs when they go up for the layups. Did you see her out-jump Camila Cardoso? Well, you know how I feel about Camila Cardoso. I like Camila Cardoso because I'm a South Carolina fan. I'm a Dawn Staley dude. So I like Cardoso, but Cardoso has big girl's disease. She's always been the biggest girl in the gym, so she can't jump. Michaela Timpson went up and got that tip. That just lets you know how much talent she has. And not for nothing, Lexie Hull, will y'all leave me alone about Lexie Hull, please? Stop. Can y'all stop about Lexie Hull and what she can't do, and she shouldn't be doing this, and they need to get rid of her, and she ain't worth the money. Lexie Hull is doing exactly what Lexie Hull does. Leave her alone, because every now and then she'll come through and give you role player buckets when you need role player buckets. Leave Lexie alone. Let her do what she does. Lexie is the person that you want on your squad. If Lexie was on the football team, Lexie would be the person that doesn't have the biggest contract, that doesn't get all of the stats, that's not the best player. Lexie would be the person that makes sure all the guys on your team get back before curfew. Lexie would be the person that's on the field. She makes sure everybody knows what they're supposed to do and runs the play to perfection. That's her thing. She runs the play. If she's supposed to get to the free throw line and she got an open shot, but the play calls for her to pass it out to CC or AB or whoever, that's exactly what she's going to do. Sometimes you need somebody just to do what they are supposed to do. Everybody can't go off script and improvise it. Everybody can't do that. And you don't want everybody to do that. That belongs to certain people. Certain people. Thank you for the super chat, Brandon. What's my play of the game? I'd have to take one of Caitlin's logo threes when she went had 6 in a row. So I don't think it's a play. I like to play with Lexie Hull under the rim, and she reversed it. I think she got the pass from Sophie, if I'm not mistaken. Sophie may have saved it for going out of bounds, and then she reversed it in. That's the type of hustle play I like. Those are the plays. That's the type of stuff that wins games. So I like the hustle plays that don't get all of the glitz and glamour. It's just a good old hustle play, and I beat you to this spot, and I scored because of it. That's the type of stuff that I like. That's what Lexie Hull gives you. Sophie Cunningham, she gives you that same type of effort. In my opinion, she's just not as good as Lexie is. However, Sophie is a better shooter than Lexie is, but I'm only saying that because Lexie don't really take a lot of shots. She really don't take a lot of shots. She hit 1 3 today, two threes today. Normally, she don't take that many shots. She used to. And then she quieted down. But again, 6 for 8 from the floor, 2 or 3. She gets you a couple rebounds. She got you an assist. She's the hustle player. She's the hustle player. She's like Rudy. She's the Energizer Bunny. She's gonna keep going. And I've said this before. She has better handles than Sophie Cunningham because Sophie Cunningham cannot dribble. Right? She can jump higher than Sophie. And she just doesn't shoot the ball as good as Sophie. Sophie from 3 has been on fire. So it is what it is. But that's why we start Lexi and bring Sophie off the bench. And now we got the bonus, right? We got the bonus. We got Kelsey, Caitlin, Lexi, and Michaela. And we almost got Mo. I thought Mo was going to get double digits too. So we 4 out of 5 of our starters with double digits. Thank you again for that super chat, Brandon. I appreciate you. So, yes, Ron, defense wins championships. CC and Kelsey had great defensive games today. And I can't stress this enough because everybody wants to pile on Caitlin Clark because her defense is trash and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, it is not. Her defense is just fine. Defense is made up of angles and hustle. Angles and hustle. You get at the right angle between 2 opposing players and you get in them passing lanes and you can anticipate when a pass is coming. And every now and then, Caitlin Clark can pick your cookies too. So I agree with you 100%, Ron. Great defensive game. Defense wins championships. They can't win if they can't score. So, love you, CC. You're the best. You're the face of the WNBA. Watch because of you. Never watched WNBA before you. Okay. Fever had an easy game today. Fever does not have easy games, bro. Fever don't get easy, bro. Fever is one of those teams where Fever always gets a team's best effort. I would not call this an easy game. They pulled away in the 4th, but I would not call this an easy game. But I'll take the dub, though. I understand your sentiment. I'll take the dub. Even against bad teams, we don't get easy games. So, I think Fever moved away from the AB hub, run through CC, everyone eats. AB focus on the paint where we need her. I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I think that's more of they knew that AB was not going to play. So you got to go in a different direction. Now, the question is, when AB comes back, how is it going to look and what are they going to do different? Because what they were doing today worked. But you got to keep this in mind. If AB's playing and you run that same offense and you do the same things, is AB scoring more than 6 points? Probably. So we'll get more from AB than we'll get from Mo Billings. And let me be honest with you, I like the matchup of AB and Michaela Timpson because now Michaela Timpson's got that confidence, at least defensively. So I can live with that. That's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have. So Stephanie White will figure it out, hopefully, and they'll be ready to go. So it is. I like it. I like it. These are good problems to have. These are very good problems to have. So we looking good in the hood, man. We looking good in the hood. We just need everybody to stay healthy. Everybody stay healthy. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're right. You're right. She does have a big contract, but in my opinion, she earned her money. I'm not expecting Lexi Hull to drop 20 every night. That's just not her role. It never has been. And let me be honest with you. I remember that game, her rookie year, or is she a year older than Caitlin? I can't remember. But Caitlin's rookie year, when Lexi Hull had like 18 points and she was like 6 for 6 3-pointer. And ever since that game, she just got a little bit more confidence. Lexi Hull was very similar to KK Timpson, not as raw on the offensive end, but Lexi Hull would get in there and jump with you and get on the floor and scrap for a ball and all of that kind of stuff. And then she just got more and more confident that year in 2024, shooting jumpers, shooting a three, and she got pretty good at it. And she was in the same position like Sophie is now. If you needed a 3-point shot, get the ball to Lexi. Lexi will fool you because while everybody was paying attention to Kelsey and Caitlin, you leave Lexi in the corner by herself, and she'll burn you. So, and she was like that last year too. I don't think she shot as good last year, but she took a little bit many more opportunities. She's just not doing that this year because Caitlin's back, Kelsey's back, AB is back, and the opportunities, like I said, Lexi is that girl that's gonna run the play. She's that one that's gonna actually run the play. So it's pretty good. Good place to be. Good place to be. Let me be honest with you. MHA, Maisha Hans Allen, both are backup bigs with MHA and Mo Billings. I have done a complete 180 with them because I was not happy with those two players pre All-Star break. I just think they weren't doing enough production. Mo Billings I thought was horrible, and MHA just she wasn't as athletic as Natasha Howard, and I'll make that plain. I was comparing both of those players to Natasha Howard because we needed that type of production. We needed a big. People forget that Natasha Howard was 6'4", so we needed a big that was going to play cleanup in the paint, pull them rebounds down, get them second chances, and I want you to get me anywhere between 10 to 15 points a game. Can you do that? That's what Natasha Howard did, and it worked. Natasha Howard is a big reason why Indiana went so far last year. She was clean. She was the cleanup crew, and it worked. And earlier in the season, pre-All-Star game, Mo Billings was not getting it done, and MHA was not getting it done. Post All-Star break, we've seen a lot better offensive production from both of those players. Role players playing their roles. I'm good with that. Mo Billings, 6 points. I'll take the 5 rebounds and the 2 steals. I'm good with that. So now the way Mo Billings has been playing, she gonna have them up and down games, but it's not out of the realm of it's the expectations are reasonable. If I want Mo Billings to get 10 points, that's a reasonable expectations. I wouldn't say that earlier in the year. I was like that she ain't gonna get nowhere near that. Same thing with MHA. But MHA is coming in giving you good minutes. Every now and then she'll take an ill-advised 3-point play. But I think most of that time is when they run in. Sometimes it seems like Indiana gets brain dead on the court and they pass and pass and pass and pass and pass. And then you look up and there's only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. And then just our luck, MHA got the ball behind the 3-point arc. You got to shoot it. So things like that happen. And on that note, there were a couple of offensive sequences where I'm looking at Stephanie White like, what the hell is this that you are running? There was one section, I'm going to have to rewatch the game. I don't remember like the time it was. I want to say it was in the second or third quarter. I think it was the third quarter because Chicago started coming back. And I was like, they had Kelsey Mitchell, Tyasha Harris, I think Mercedes, Sophie, and MHA. I don't know, whatever the lineup was, it wasn't working. And I was like, why are you going with these lineups so long? Like, I don't understand that. Get your players, get Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell on the bench. Let them get at least 3 minutes rest and get them back in the game ASAP. ASAP. They don't need to be on the bench for. I'm looking on the side of the bench like you done with that bottle of Gatorade? All right, let's go. Get back. And that's what I would tell them. Go get you a couple sips on that Gatorade bottle and get your ass back to the score table. We get you back in the game. Like they, in my opinion, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they go with these rotations trying to give Kelsey and Caitlin rest. and it just disrupts the whole momentum of their offense. And it shows. It shows. So that's one of those things you got to look at as you go into the playoffs. As you go into the playoffs, right now we are in, and we are trying to get everything set up so we have home court advantage in the playoffs, and everything is set up for us so we can put our best foot forward. That's what we are trying to do. That's what we are trying to do. So everything is geared towards that. We are in now. We are in the hunt. Everything else is secondary. Everything else is secondary. I don't care if Caitlin don't have many more good games. I don't care if Kelsey Mitchell's streak gets broken. We are where we need to be. We need to do what we need to do to get home court advantage, and then we need to still be in that rhythm, and everything needs to be tightened up, and I think that's where we're going. Now, do I think Caitlin Clark is going to have another night like this where she's shooting 8 for 12 from 3? I don't know. She's going to come down a little bit. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that after you have a peak like this, when you got 37 from Caitlin and you got 30 from Kelsey, and they both shooting 50% from the floor and from 3, that's a peak. That's a peak. So it has to come back down. Just like the stock market. It's got to come back down. You're trying to buy when the peaks are down, and you're trying to sell when it's low. So, or no, I got that backwards. You're trying to buy low and sell high. But my point is that Kelsey, Clark, Lexi, Michaela Timpson, all double digits. That's a peak. And what we got to do is when we bottom out, what we got to do is we have to raise the floor of the bottom. So when you peak and you come down and you peak again, that second peak is higher than the first. And that bottom is higher than that last bottom. So it just goes up like this, but it's trending upwards. When you zoom out, the peaks and valleys go up. That's what you want to do. So we want our floor to continue to get higher. And I think that's what they're doing. Now we just got to keep it up. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. So he was so angry that Stephanie left Billings to get that 4th foul at the end of the first half. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You can't, you still got to play the game. Maybe you get the foul. Maybe they let it go, especially you don't know what the hell these inconsistent refs are going to call. So there's a couple of bad calls in there, but for the most part, the game was okay. Officiating wise. I guess you're talking about Caitlin. Defense is fine. She just stopped forcing passes and lazy dribbling at times. I agree with you 100%. Yes, Lexi Hall has entered the chat. Absolutely. She joined the party today. Looking at Aaliyah Boston with the side eye. Why are you looking at AB with the side eye, man? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. You gotta work with what you got. Sometimes Aaliyah got it because guess what? And this is the thing. Y'all know me. This is why I just try to keep it real. How many times have Caitlin Clark went off script, gets the open shot, and then she bricks it? That happens. Clearly, she could dish the ball off to somebody. Just like all of them times I see Caitlin Clark sitting there clapping for the ball because she's open. Or at least she got a little bit of space. And then Kelsey Mitchell will spin and go to the rack or whatever happens. You only get mad at that if she don't make the shot. But just to be fair, how many times has Caitlin Clark taken open shots and missed? Plenty. So that's the ebb and flow of the game. And guess what? As long as they ain't mad, I ain't mad. That kind of goes back to what Kelsey Mitchell was saying about the culture and having hard conversations, that type of stuff. Kelsey Mitchell said they had hard conversations. I believe him. She ain't got to lie. And what that means is what a hard conversation when you're talking about pro athletics is we was in the film room and you calling folks out. Hold you accountable. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? We practiced this all week in practice. and you let them steal the ball from you, and you didn't do this. We worked on this, and you didn't do it. And those are the hard conversations. The one thing you can't argue with is the truth, because no matter how you slice it, it's going to always come back to truth. And film don't lie. When they're off, it's a coaching issue. Stephanie White is more focused on the streak than on winning. When CC is running it, they are all more likely to play it better. I don't believe that at all. You are welcome to your opinion, but I don't believe that at all. I believe it all comes down to missing shots. They always say that stuff when Caitlin Clark doesn't have a great game. If Kelsey puts up 25 and Caitlin only's got 18, well then Kelsey Mitchell must have been not passing her the ball and being selfish and all that. That's when all of them content creators jump on that narrative, like Selfie Mitchell and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, y'all not watching. And that's the people, me as a Caitlin Clark fan, that's when I get irritated with other Caitlin Clark fans. You mean you want to dumb down somebody else's performance so Caitlin can get more shine? Man, the hell with that. That ain't what she's trying to do. She's trying to find the person that's going to get the ball. And let me be honest with you. I've seen sometimes when she's passed the ball and then they do another pass and they ended up missing it. I saw her do that with AB. And like she passed the ball, AB was wide open and she ain't take the shot. It's like, why didn't you take the shot? So when you get your opportunity, do what you got to do with your opportunity. And that goes both ways. I'm not saying that Caitlin Clark is exempt from that very thing. I have seen Kelsey Mitchell blow by a defender and could have dished the ball out to Caitlin Clark, who was open for a three, but she took it to the rack and got the bucket or got the and one. And when Caitlin don't get the ball, she get that look on her face. But guess what? That's the way it is. So, no, I'm not saying that like Caitlin is exempt. She has her moments. But what you want to do is minimize that nonsense and that foolishness, and everybody gets on the same page. And tonight was the perfect night where everybody was on the same page. And then when all the different role players got their opportunity to put the ball in the bucket, that's exactly what they did. I'm good with that. Teams play so much harder against the Fever. Yes, they do. Bench players teaching Aaliyah Boston how to space for guards. There's a couple of plays that Stephanie runs. They have to be running it wrong, or I just don't get it, because they run that play for the top of the key. They'll give it to a big. They're going to hand the ball off to Caitlin coming the other way. But what ends up happening is it's like you got three players in like a span of in a space of 6 feet. So one player can get access to all three. And I'm like, spread out. I don't understand what they're trying to run, because they never get good spacing when they run that stuff. Yeah, CC ran the point today. AB was out of the way. I mean, a couple of times Michaela brought the ball up the court. So you can say that. Yeah, the AB and KK matchup works. Absolutely. KK is a much better. KK is a offensive option now. Where again, before pre-All-Star break, she was not. She was a liability in my opinion. But something clicked. Whatever they've been working on in practice, it clicked. And that's what you want from your young players. You want something to happen, something to click, and then just immediately they get better because you've been working on it, and you finally did it in the game. And something in your brain clicked and said, "Whoa, this really does work." That's what it looks like happened to Michaela Timpson. So whatever they're working on in practice with her specifically has been working, because she is much better offensively. She's always been good defensively. But now her confidence on offense is spilling over to her confidence on defense. She's challenging more. She's learning how to use her leaping ability to block shots. and she is understanding what it means to make somebody change their shot. She doesn't have to block everything, but if you can get somebody to be in midair and change their shots because you standing up like one of them redwood trees and they got to go around you instead of over you, that's how you get somebody to change their shots. Percentage goes lower when you got to change up. So, you know, so we'll see. Carlos, hey, man, this is a results-based business, and Stephanie White is getting results. So let's just roll with that. If she does, she does. But Fever is their Super Bowl. Yeah, Samantha. Yeah, Fever is everybody. Listen, man, what do I say all the time? Caitlin Clark is wearing the #1 headband. This is Afro Samurai. She's wearing the #1 headband, and everybody else is fighting for #2. They fighting for #2, not because they're not as good, but the only way you can fight, the only way you can be #1 is you got to be #2. You can only challenge #1 is if you got the #2 headband. So everybody's fighting to get that #2 headband. You see Dejanay try to give her that shoulder. Like, get out of here with your white privilege. Go on somewhere and sit down and get you a new color weave. Stop playing with me. Golly. You see, she tried that one time with MHA. Once. Maisha was like, you got the right one today. Yeah, I'm happy for Lexi too. However, I will disagree. I don't think she needed it as a confidence builder. I thought Lexi was just fine. Stephanie White needs to go. She sucks as a coach. Okay. You might get that opportunity next. Here's the thing when people say that. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's your opinion. If you don't like Stephanie White, okay. Here's the question for you. And I pose this to people, and you got to be realistic. You must be realistic. Who do you want to replace her? Don't just say Stephanie White needs to go. Who do you want to replace her? She's too stubborn. Most coaches are. Most coaches are stubborn. Yep, definitely a good game, Mimi. Definitely a good game. Yes, Dejanay tried to start something with Caitlin. Caitlin was like, man, get out of here. Listen, man, Caitlin don't want that smoke. Caitlin is not trying to fight. She will talk trash with the best of them, but she ain't trying to start no trouble. When players get mad and want to get in folks' face and all of that kind of stuff, that's when your ego getting crushed. Why she do that? Well, because the last time she was trying to D Caitlin up and Caitlin put the 3 in her face, and she ain't like that. And let's not forget, 3 years ago, Caitlin Clark's rookie year, Dejanay Carrington was the one that started that. Dejanay started that. Looking at the ref like, come on, are you going to call? Dejanay started that crap. And then after that, everybody started doing the same thing when they wanted to complain about her flopping. They'd be like, everybody did it after that. Everybody did it. And what folks failed to realize was everybody flops. And a lot of people flop a hell of a lot worse than Caitlin Clark. So stop playing with me. But Dejanay was the one that started that. So guess what? Turnabout is fair play. Because you was getting cooked all night tonight. And you're supposed to be one of the best defenders in the league. Now, let's put a pin in Dejanay real quick. Dejanay gets the flagrant 2. She gets kicked out of the game, and she should have been. And then, of course, she makes the dumb statement on Threads or whatever. That's what she got in trouble for. And somebody brought up a good point. How come Sandy Brondello got suspended for her comments, but Dejanay did not? Interesting. But my point is this. At least Dejanay had the decency to clothesline Sophie Cunningham during the game, during a play. It was in the middle of a play. What Dearica Hamby did, that's out of bounds. She should be suspended for a game or two, in my opinion. She should have been suspended. Alyssa Thomas did get suspended. Dearica Hamby's was in this, and let me make this clear. It was in the same vein as Kennedy Carter, but 10 times worse in my book. What Kennedy Carter did was looked at bad because Caitlyn wasn't expecting it, but it wasn't a hard hit or anything like that. And them two had been talking trash all game. So, but it was still out of bounds because Caitlyn didn't even have the ball. And Reagan Beers didn't have the ball. And De'Erica smacked the shit out of her. And you can tell Reagan Beers, she definitely ain't used to that smoke. She is a big girl, and she's probably one of them type of people that is the nicest girl in the world and probably ain't got a mean bone in her body. Because she was in tears walking off that court. And De'Erica Hamby was laughing. Once again, there you go with that mean girl attitude. So, De'Erica Hamby should be suspended. Let me say it like that. Let me leave it at that. Because there was nothing about a basketball play in that move that she did. She did that shit on purpose. She knew she did that on purpose. That's why she smiled after she did it. So, in my opinion, De'Erica Hamby need to be suspended. Give her at least one game. At the very least. And if they don't, we'll revisit the issue of that's the problem with these referees and what the WNBA is doing. Because there are no consequences when people do dumb shit like this. No consequences. Lexi is Rudy. Getting 100 every game. Yes, Lexi was awesome today. It was good to see her playing like that again. Way more joy on the court tonight. Absolutely. That's a good way to put it too. A lot of joy on the court. But again, it's easy to be joyous when you win it. That's the easy part. Can you buckle down when somebody's testing you? The ultimate measure of a man. Man, don't get me up here quoting all of these frat poems that I had to learn when I was pledging Alpha. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole. Invictus, y'all know what it is. Any of my frat folks, my frats and my sorors in the chat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody know Invictus. Everybody know the ultimate measure of a man. Everybody know all of that kind of stuff. Let me see. Lexi's numbers are down because her minutes are down. Shooting percentage is actually up, and 3% is down only by 3%. Minutes have been cut by 1/3. Yeah. She cashed them checks though. I ain't mad at her. Yeah, KK's looking good, Frank. I'm liking it. She getting more confidence, and I hope she's just going to continue to build on that. And I just want her to go off in the playoffs. That's what I want from KK. Because even now, nobody's expecting her. Like, she's the guest at the party that nobody knew was coming. And that's what you need. The refs kept a lid on crazy, so nobody got hurt. Yeah, they did a decent job today. Although it sometimes I wonder if the refs know what some of these fouls are called, because sometimes they be fumbling with their words when they on the mic, which is funny when they given a challenge call or something like that. Sometimes they kind of trip over their own words. Stephanie White has come in and tried to change up everyone's role. She experiments with the rotations of what folks want to do. Try to find what works. That's not unusual. That's what she's supposed to do as a coach. Yes, KK is an athlete. She just clumsy on offense, but it's getting better. But she's getting better. CC was on the bench when this guy was coming back. Yes, that is true. But there was a couple times where she was out there on the floor and just, she tried to hit that real long logo three. That was one of those situations where she was trying to, I believe if she'd have made that, that'd have been a double-digit lead, but she bricked it. They just gave another opportunity. It was like, just be smart. Just be smart. Match them with what they do. If they hit it too, go drop to the rack. Just keep the lead. Don't do nothing special. Timpson was outstanding. Keep Boston on the bench. No. CC Ball is better than Stephanie Ball. I don't disagree. I think CC would have beat her own record double-double if someone didn't sit her for so long at the end of the first quarter. She probably would have. She probably would have. That's the way. Listen, man, that's the way the game goes, and you got to be real careful with that. That's a slippery slope because you don't want to put her in to set records. You know what I'm saying? You want to put her in the play. She needs the rest or whatever the situation is. I wouldn't do that, but I gotta respect her decision in that. And when you scoring 100 fucking points 20 times in the season, that's the other part of that. People forget. Like we dropping triple digits on folks on the regular. Stephanie got to get some kind of credit for that, at least a little bit. We can't forget that when things go bad and we lose games, boy, the knives come out for Stephanie White, and in a lot of times, rightfully so. But if you're going to do that, you got to keep that same energy on the other side. You have to. You got to keep it a buck. We dropped 113 points tonight for the 20th time over 100. She got to get some credit for that. She has to. When Caitlin Clark dropped 45 on them, she had to get credit for that. Because I remember at Portland when she set Caitlin down because Caitlin was pissed off because she wasn't getting the calls and was crashing out, and Stephanie White sat her down. That was the right thing for her to do. Even though Caitlin was right, she wasn't getting calls. The referees were garbage that day. They was calling fouls on Caitlin Clark, and she had like 6 inches of space between her and the ball carrier. And they was calling fouls. It was horrible. So I understand why she crashed out. However, I'm with Stephanie White in that regard. I'm like, listen, stop bitching about the refs and play. I can't worry about that. Play. You're not going to change. And I say this all the time, and I know I'm like beating a dead horse, but I'm like, never in the history of ever has a ref changed their call because they got yelled at by a player. Doesn't happen. So just keep playing. And there's been a couple times, and this is not just exclusive to Caitlin Clark. It happens with other people too. And as someone who has coached, this drives me crazy. This is what enrages me. You are arguing with a referee that is not going to change their call. Meanwhile, you leave your team exposed to a power play. You still at half court arguing with the ref, and now it's 5-on-4. No. Shut up, swallow it, and get to the next play. Another play is coming. Another play is coming. So you gotta be on your grind. Like, miss me with that. You win some, you lose some. What do I always say? The plays that you bitch about now, you'll benefit from later. So you got to take the good with the bad. It was a bad call. You give them the gas face. Maybe you bitch and moan. Maybe you crash out and cuss a little bit. But damn sure get back into the play. Get back into the game. We got another opportunity. Get back into the game. Yeah. William. Yeah, bro. That I don't know what it is with Indiana right there. Offensive rebounds, they just stare at it and just watch it come off the rim, and nobody's going to position themselves in the middle to contest for the rebound. I'm like, what are we doing? Put it into play. Design it into play. Pick somebody, get them in the paint or somewhere close, so when a shot goes up, I know it's not going to happen all the time because they go off script a lot, but when a shot goes up, can we just get our positions in the middle, in the paint, and fight for rebounds and box out and throw bowls and all the stuff that you're supposed to do? All the stuff that they taught you to do in Little League? Do that. But God forbid, don't just look at the ball and watch it come down. Go up and get it. I've been saying that, bro. Last time Boston sat out, CC had 45 and 10. Tonight, 37 and 10. That's 41 and 10 average without Boston Fever. Now, Robert, I know you are correct. However, that's the same mindset that said the Indiana Fever are better when Caitlin Clark is on the bench. That's the same thing. So I don't buy that. I know stats don't lie, or no, numbers don't lie, but they do deceive. So you got to go back and look at them games, look at the context, look at how we won, how we lost, all of that type of stuff. And even go back to the point of how do we score what we scored? How did Aaliyah Boston score what she scored? How did Caitlin Clark get 37? You do have to go back and look at that because it's not as cut and dry as you say it is. A lot of gray area in that. But I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. But you got to remember, there's a lot of stuff that goes on that ain't Caitlin Clark's fault or AB's fault or Stephanie White's fault for that matter. Sometimes the people on the court just got to handle their damn business. MHA, just be careful because Aisha Hines Allen is a liability on offense again. So we got to be careful with that. So I don't think we need more Hines Allen. I think we need more Mo Billings. But we don't need anything as long as KK Timpson continues to play like she played. We need more Michaela Timpson. That's what we need. The big man need a 2x4 upside his head. Little man need his money. That's what he need. What movie was that? Anybody know what movie that is? That's old school. Very old movie. I'll set the scene for you. They was in a bar, and there was a dispute between a customer and a cab driver, and the cab driver came in and said that the dude had stiffed him on his money. And they started fighting, and it was a very funny scene. And the little cab driver, little poor Hispanic dude, found a pair of pliers on the floor and put the guy's nuts in the vice lock. And the one guy in the movie says, "You know what they need?" And then the other guy said, "Well, the big guy needed 2x4." Well, he said, "No, the little guy need his money. The big guy needed 2x4 upside his head. That's what he need." What movie was that from? I wonder if anybody can remember that. How much of Boston's being slow negativity affects the O? I don't know. If it depends on if they go. It can't be much slower than Monique Billings lumbering up and down the court. So it just happens. Just happens. Steph put 2024 Boston in the backseat. Should KK play center? No. See, this is what we do. Don't stop doing this. Stop doing this. Stop trying to get out of what works. You've been watching KK Timpson. We just gave her all the accolades. We given her flowers for the last 10 games. Why would you want to change it? Why would you want to change it? No, leave it alone. Let AB do what she's been doing. You act like AB is not good anymore. No. Not at all. Stick with what got you here. So we'll see. I thought it was good game tonight. I thought it was an excellent game tonight. And hopefully they can keep this momentum and everybody stay healthy on the FIBA break. Say it in unison. Stay healthy on the FIBA break. That's what we need. We can't have any surprises. I thought something happened to MHA when she got hurt. She got nicked up today, but she ended up coming back. Yes, that you can't deny. When she's running the offense looks good. Offense looks good. So, and again, another notch in the belt for the MVP race. It's going to be hard because when you have a bad game, then you have a good game. Everybody wants to talk MVP during the good games. You still got to keep that same energy doing the bad games. So it is what it is. There you go, my guy. One of my favorite movies, dude. Absolute one of my favorite movies. Stir crazy. The scene they was in the bar, or they was in the restaurant, and the dude Julio, who's the cab driver, came in and was like, "Hey man, you stiffed me," and the guy was like, and they started fighting, and the guy pulled the vice grips and got him in the nuts. And Gene Wilder was like, "You know what they need," and Richard Pryor was like, the big guy need a 2x4 upside his head. That's what he need. The little man need his money. And then Skip went over there and had to help him out. That was funny. One of my favorite movies, man. The scene when Richard Pryor got fired as the waiter because they put the lady put the weed, sprinkled all his weed on the salad. Oh my Lord, I love Stir Crazy, man. Stir Crazy is one of my favorite all-time movies, man. Stir Crazy, Coming to America, um, Trading Places is one of my all-time favorite movies. Trading Places comes on to this day. I will stop and watch that movie. And shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis, because if you've never seen Jamie Lee Curtis and you want to talk about fine, watch Trading Places. Jamie Lee Curtis was fine. People think Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween. Like, nah. Watch Trading Places. But anyways, yeah, Richard Pryor was the man. He was the man, though. This is stuff. This proves the offense runs best through CC and no one else. Yes, it does run best through CC. However, that no one else part, I do not agree with, because there have been certain times when she was on minute restrictions and all of that, and we got the whole 2025 season that proves otherwise. Kelsey Mitchell can run the show. Do not get it twisted. Do not discount my homegirl. Kelsey Mitchell can run the show. People can talk all the smack about not passing and this, that, and the other. Guess what? They got damn near to the finals through Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell can run the show. It just runs better with Caitlin. That I agree with. It runs better with Caitlin. But make no mistake, Kelsey Mitchell can run the show. So, 12-3 versus 10-10. We're also 6 years where Indy lost with Mitchell. Absolutely, because she didn't have the foil. That's not to me, that's not a dig on Kelsey Mitchell. That's a indictment of who they was drafting. That's the Chicago Bulls in a nutshell. You get somebody like Jordan, and then for 6 years, Jordan was in obscurity. The only thing he could do was dunk, but he wasn't winning no games, wasn't going to the playoffs. And you know what? Then came a man called Scottie Pippen, and everything changed. That's the same thing. You got to have, if you're going to have Batman, you got to have Robin. That's just the way that it is. There's not too many solo acts anymore. LeBron couldn't do it without Kyrie. You need an assist. You need an assist. You can have two alphas, but the two alphas have to agree to work together. You can do that. So you got to find your assist. You got to find the sidekick. And the sidekick don't mean that you lesser than. It just means you need somebody to bounce things off of. If I'm not on, you got to be on. If you on, it goes back and forth just the same way I've been saying with Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. The tandem has to work together. When Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark are on at the same time, Indiana Fever are very, very, very difficult to beat. That's the secret. You're going to always have stars on your team, but can them stars work with other people? That's the key. That's the key. Can they work with other people and work together for the betterment of the team? If I got to be less so the team can go further, I will do that. That's why I look at Caitlin Clark sometimes and like, stop shooting so many threes. Get your mid-range back in there. Get them assists back up, because that means everybody's scoring. Because if you can give me 10 assists, that means that's at least another 20 points. More than that, because some of them assists going to be threes. But at the very least, you give me 20 points with 10 assists. I'll take that. And I think that's what the thing is. You got to be able to discern, and I think they have to a degree, and that's why I don't agree with all this nonsense that some of these content creators, where they be glazing too hard on Caitlin Clark. Like, no, everything can't go to her. It ain't a conspiracy if she ain't getting the ball. Well, what happens if she ain't shooting well? What you supposed to do then? So you gotta take the good with the bad. But what you need is your two best players on your squad to have the discernment to know I'm not on, so let me get it to my partner. I'm struggling, let me get it to my partner. That's exactly what they've been doing. When Kelsey Mitchell her streak was almost broken, and the only reason she broke that streak, or the only reason she kept the streak going, was because we went into overtime. But I believe she even said it in the post-game interview, getting the ball to Kaylin because Kaylin was on the hot streak, and vice versa. This game tonight was just like the 45-point game. Kaylin dropped 45, Kelsey dropped 32. This is another one. Kaylin had 37? Kelsey had 30. What's the problem? This is exactly what you want. I don't care who get the 37 and who get the 30. Just keep this type of momentum going into the playoffs, and you will be hard to beat. Keep the way you playing defense, Everything matters when you get to the playoffs. You can't take no plays off. None. So, it is what it is. And we are in a good spot right now. Because now we got enough on film where Stephanie White can say, this is why we won this game. We needed to do more of this. But ultimately, if you streamline this whole conversation, why did the Indiana Fever win the game? They won the game because Kelsey Mitchell was 6 of 9 from 3. They won the game because Caitlin Clark was 8 of 12 from 3. That's why they won the game. They hit their open shots. Michaela Timpson, 12 points. She 6 of 7 from the floor. She hit her open shots. Even Lexi Hull, 14, 6 of 8 from the floor. She hit her open shots. That is what makes all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. Sometimes teams are going to play great defense. They get a block, they get a steal, they get a contested shot, and they make you change your shot and you miss. Happens all the time. But every now and then, more times than not, the team is going to run the play. They're going to set the pick. They're going to get the pass off, and they are going to find the player that they wanted to have the ball, has the ball in space with an open look. Do they make it or not? That is the difference. So you do what you got to do. I was always taught there are no bad teams. I don't care if a team didn't have a win or what. You play the team ahead of you. And if you expected to beat them 72-0, damn it, you better not win 24-10. If you expected to beat them 72-0, then you better beat them 72-0. You play who's in front of you. And you try to put your foot on their neck. That's what you do. Your headache is gone. You could have took a couple of Excedrin or something, man. You had to do all of that. Come on, Marilu. But I understand your sentiment. Just happy that the Fever won. Yeah. And I made a post today on Instagram on my boy Brooklyn's page. I was like, remember for approximately 2 minutes and 12 seconds where people thought that the Chicago Sky was actually going to be better after they got rid of Angel Reese? People believe that for probably about 2 minutes. And then they was like, yeah, no. I tell you what, man, Skylar Diggins, she's gorgeous. She looks good on the bench. She ain't been the same since she had her little crash out. And Sydney Taylor took her spot. And Sydney Taylor was quiet tonight. Sydney Taylor didn't do jack. Sydney Taylor had 6 points, 8 points? Sydney Taylor. What she end up with? 4 points, 2 of 9. Not a good night. Not a good night. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it is. As long as it can be different from one night to the other, as long as they consistent in a particular game. If you start out calling it loose, just make it be loose for the whole game. If it's tight, make it be tight for the whole game. That's all. Just be consistent. Whatever you're going to do. Whatever these refs are going to do, be consistent. So, but it is what it is, man. We here. Yeah, the worst GM in the league is Jeff P. For sure. For sure. But they want to go with Courtney Vandersloot. Good luck. Sydney Taylor was on minutes restriction. Yeah, but okay. That ain't got nothing to do with her shooting 2 of 9. She got 9 shots up. So my expectations of Sydney Taylor is I wanted to see her ball out. I wanted to see that matchup between her and Kelsey Mitchell, but didn't happen. Didn't manifest. So, but all right, man, we are at an hour. You know what that means. It's time for me to land this plane. So I have a busy week this week. On Friday, it is the Eagles alumni game. So all former players of the Philadelphia Eagles, we show up at the game. We get to walk on the field. They introduce us. We wave to the crowd, sign a bunch of autographs, take a bunch of pictures. It is always a phenomenal time, especially when you can catch back up with your buddies that you play with, all that type of stuff. NFL is a brotherhood. So I will be there on Friday. I will have a ton of content after the game. So always have fun on that. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, me and Tone will be on tomorrow night. Check out my review of Lanterns, episode 2. As soon as I get this done, I'm going right on HBO and we watching Lanterns, baby. So yeah. So I got a third channel. It's called Coach Marcus Games. And that's just nerd culture, video games, movies. I haven't really had the opportunity to play many games. I was playing Marathon for a hot second, but I just haven't had time. But I still want to do the movies and the shows and stuff like that. So Lanterns is the first HBO show that I've been watching since, I guess, like Game of Thrones and Westworld. So great show. I'll be watching. If you're interested in that type of stuff, check me out at Coach Marcus Games on YouTube, and we can talk that talk. So is McNabb going to? I haven't seen Donovan in, I want to say, about 4 or 5 years. He did come to a couple of, matter of fact, it was the one, it was probably longer than that. Whenever that alumni game was where they retired his jersey, where they retired his number. They put him in the Ring of Fame, I think it was. I haven't seen Donovan since then. On live anyways. Usually, the same cast of characters. Ike will be there because he's running to do the radio stuff. Mike Quick will be there. Harold Carmichael, the Hall of Famer, will be there. Hollis Thomas, myself, my frat brother and former Eagle Diallo Burks is supposed to be coming. Jason Dunn, another Eastern Kentucky alumni. Although I don't think he's coming this year. So we usually, Mike Mamula, Mike Shad, a lot of other guys, Mark Woodard, a lot of guys that live in the area. But it's just always fun. It's always fun just to be in the, amongst each other. We always have a good time. Eagles set it out for us. We have great food. And we have a good time. So I'm always looking forward to it. So I will have plenty of pictures and stuff like that for you to see on my Pro Fan Talk channel. And yeah, get ready to start the new week. All right. So great win by Indiana. That's that. If Indiana continues to play like that, and if Caitlin Clark continues to play like that, MVP race gets tightened up again. That's the way it should be. So I'm going to get up out of here, man. As usual, I will leave the chat open. If you guys want to keep the conversation going, I have no problem with that. And I might even chime in every now and then. So do me a favor. Tell your people you love them while they're here. All right. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all continue to talk. Keep it nice, no toxicity. Make sure we act like grown folks in here. You know the rules. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later. All right. Peace.
Yeah.